But this is Yom Yom. These are sayings by the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe Yosef Yitzchak. Love, love is the life force of the serving God through Chassidut. Love. What does love mean? Love basically means that you see or feel something very, very good outside of yourself, in another person, in another deed, in God, something very good, something very valuable. The more valuable you see something good in others or other things, or the more love and affection you have for that thing. The teachings of Chassidut tell us that every Jew is really an embodiment of God. And God is creating us. God's creating the whole world. So that's pretty good. God's creating everything for free. And every Jew is a reflection of God. Sons of God. We're servants of God. We learned in the morning we're brothers to God. So therefore you should love. So love means that you open up in yourself an appreciation of others. Love, that's the breath of life. That's what we translate. This is the Ruach HaChaim. This is the life force which is in Chassidut. This is what gives life and enthusiasm. It's the thread that binds all the Chassidim one to the other, and the Rebbe to the Chassidim, and the Chassidim to the Rebbe. And it says that a Rebbe loves his Chassidim as much as a father loves his children, which is unlimited, as a Rebbe loves the Chassidim even more. Love works in a direct way. In other words, I love someone else, and also in a reflective way. What does it mean? That if the other person loves me, then I love him. And this goes with God also. God loves us, he creates us, but when we love God, then God returns that love in a greater way. It knows no barriers. It transgresses the limits of time and place. And I'm just reminded that I've read a lot of the books of Professor Viktor Frankl, and he was a great psychiatrist. He opened up a whole new branch of psychiatry. The Lubavitcher Rebbe said he's the only psychiatrist that got it right. So all the others, they looked in the essence of the soul, and all they found was dirt and filth. This are bad things, Oedipus complexes or inferiority complexes or whatever. And he looked in the essence of the soul and found diamonds. Professor Viktor Frankl. And he writes about the time when he was in the Holocaust. He was in Auschwitz, and he said that it was terrible. It was, there was no food, and it was terribly cold, and it was disease was everywhere, and death was everywhere. And they were outside. It was like below zero, and all they had was like basically pajamas to wear. And suddenly he thought about his wife. His wife. He didn't know that she had been killed earlier. And he thought about love. He thought about love, and suddenly realized that everything, and love is something that never dies. Love is something that and he talks about 3 different levels of love, but the essential love is, it doesn't depend on the person's body or even on the person's personality. Even a person that's already dead, you can have love for that person, because love is a thing that transcends all time and all place and all situations. Love is the essence of what life is, and love is the essence of serving God. Okay, that's today's Yom Yom. Have a good day with Mashiach. Now, I hope that the other classes that I gave this morning were not lost in the power failure. Shalom uvracha. See you all tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning.